Okay, let's start everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to check on EGLD's price, on HATOM's price, and maybe on UTK's because Utrust is moving and it is great to see. However, before I jump into the EGLD charts and we define some price targets for upwards and downwards movements, I have a couple of announcements. First of all, this channel from now on will cover in the majority of the videos MultiverseX. I'm going to focus on MultiverseX, on EGLD, HATOM, UTK, Utrust. However, in the meantime, I am also on a new channel. If you want to see most recent news, Bitcoin, Ethereum analysis and other altcoins, then you should subscribe here as well, because I will cover all these topics on this channel. Link in the description, obviously. Now, let's start with EGLD, okay? I mean, obviously Bitcoin just made a jump yesterday, and it is interesting that it didn't break the 38,000 something, so I'm still expecting it, or still waiting for it to see what is going to happen, because it's very early right now when I'm recording this video. However, EGLD in the meantime is consolidating. Now, it is a good thing that it bounced from this Fibonacci retracement, and it could show us a nice bullish signal. However, I am a bit worried by this top here, okay? I can see a lot of bullishness on crypto Twitter, and I don't want to drag everyone down, because I really don't, and I would really like to see EGLD fly and go up, because I also hold EGLD, I mean a good amount, and it would do such a big favor for me in terms of wealth if it would just go back to the 500 and then to the 1000. However, right now what I can see on the chart, and I'm just gonna delete this for a second, I can see that the trend on the 4-hour is not exactly up, okay? I am still not convinced that we can go up. Now, if we switch to the daily, and let me just show you a couple of things here, and I'm just gonna get rid of, I don't even need to get rid. So on the daily, we can see a double bottom, okay? And I know it's a bit messy, but I also think that we can make out what is happening here. So we have one here, one here. The problem here is, and I saw on Twitter that many people are still taking in consideration this double bottom. For me, this is invalidated, because the neckline was not broken, okay? This here was not broken, we had a lower high, and that actually just invalidated the double bottom. It doesn't matter anymore. What matters is what happened in this zone here, okay? That is what we need to look at, because right now everything is moving so fast and everything is just building up to the previous movement and the previous volume and liquidation zones, that it doesn't matter what happened 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks ago. And I know that many people will be triggered by this statement, but this is what I think. So right now, as we can see, we had this running up, we had the retracement consolidation, and right now we are spot on, okay? And I would say that yes, we can start to look into long positions. We can start to expect EGLD to go and break this zone and to attack the 50 something, okay? I also want to highlight here that we still have a $69 or $70 price target, okay? Because we are out of this wedge. Now, since this wedge was a very long time and it got dragged for 1.5 years, we cannot expect EGLD to just jump up, okay? We will need some consolidations, and obviously there is some manipulations in the market. We have lots of speculations about ETFs being rejected, being passed, and we don't know what is going to happen. I think what will decide the fate of EGLD will be Bitcoin, okay? If Bitcoin can break the 38,000 something, then I do think that EGLD will fly and EGLD will attack the $70, and that is pretty important, and for me it is also straightforward. However, if Bitcoin does what I said in yesterday's video on Coin Explorers, what I expect, and that is a break of this pattern and then revisiting some lower price target, and if you're interested, then watch that video, obviously it's in the description, then I don't think that EGLD will go and attack the resistances, okay? That is what I think. I think we will revisit this 38. Now, this is a very important and very strong support, so whenever we go back to the 38 dollars and we start to just mingle around, you know, we just go down and it starts to consolidate here and accumulation begins, this is where I will buy more. I didn't buy in for some time. So bottom line is, that is what I expect from EGLD. If Bitcoin just breaks here, confirms, then EGLD is going to attack this zone and break this one and go to the $70. I mean, we still have a huge liquidation zone here, so this is not going to be like an easy battle. However, if the price will have some momentum, if everything will be reset, and obviously we can check the stochastic and the RSI as well. It is in reset, however, it is also in like a bearish mode right now, so we don't have much momentum. I think we will get to the 70 very easily if Bitcoin doesn't help us, if the market is not going up, because I don't know, there is a retracement consolidation, there is some bad news, Charlie Munger just died, but that doesn't really affect crypto. Then I do see EGLD coming back to the $38 and just sitting there nicely. However, this will be a big buy-in zone for everyone. HATOM, what is happening with HATOM now? HATOM created some controversy on my Twitter profile, on my Twitter timeline, and I just want to give a shout out to the guys who responded to me, and we had like a back and forth. I think it was a good discussion, and it is very visible how some people believe in the charts, like me, for example, and some people believe in the fundamentals. Now, I'm not saying that I don't believe in fundamentals. I think fundamentals are the first thing you look at before you check the chart. I'm just checking the charts because the charts tell me if people are buying or selling. And when I saw this and the price went down to this level, it was 2.5 around here, I was saying that I am not confident that the price will go back up and will break the $3 or $3.50. It was just a pretty big sell-off here, so it needs a huge momentum to break it. And I know that there are some incentive programs in place and they are giving out money. However, I don't think that is sustainable anymore. I think they gave out some money, they made their money, probably they also took the profits. I'm not saying who, I'm not saying that it's the team or VCs or whatever, but somebody made some profits. I also made some profits, not a huge one. However, if you consider that I got my tokens from the public sale, which was like 0.4 somewhere here, obviously the profits are great. What I tried to write on Twitter is that I made some mistakes in the last bull run, okay? And that is about locking the tokens. That is about staking. I'm not saying don't stake any of your tokens. It's just keep some tokens for yourself, okay? You have to reward yourself to avoid depression. Now, what the chart tells us right now, okay, whether people are buying or selling. For me right now, it is very clear that the price wants to go up, okay? This week tells me that there is some buying power, but there is also a sell-off force in place. Obviously, this is the best one to see when people sold off, but more people just bought in. I mean, not more people because it's still a red one, but you get what I'm trying to say. So was the 2.5 sell-off of, I mean, my profit taking a good or bad decision? And the thing is that we cannot tell right now because the price is somewhere there. I mean, 2.5, 2.6 doesn't really matter, okay? However, if I am considering the chart as it is right now, and it is also very risky to read the charts when something is so young because there is a lot of impulsive buys and sells. It tells me that this is a lower low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low, and this is a lower high, okay? So the price just can't break the previous highs, and it is breaking the previous lows, and that is called a downtrend. If I would try to put a formation on that, or a candle formation, it would be something like this, okay? If you want a trend, then this is the trend. Okay, let's cut off the week because I don't know, it's just too volatile, but it is in this going down. It could be also a falling wedge, which is a bullish signal. However, these lines are very subjective, so everybody understands them however they want. And if you have the luck to understand as the majority looks at it, then you will have a good trade. If you don't take in consideration this big wick and you just do something like this, okay, let's see, like something like this, I think, then I think it's even more clear that we are in this very bearish formation, okay? And that means that there is a sell-off, it is happening, and at one point the price will react. Now, before you jump on me, we are in a bull market. So it could easily happen that the price will just go up because the price is going up. I'm not saying it won't. I'm not saying at all. But I would be very cautious buying in this zone. So when to buy in? That is the question, right? The buy-in zones are the following. One, if the price breaks at least this high, okay? Because that is a trend reversal, okay? From the downtrend, it turns into an uptrend, okay? That is one of the buy zone. Second buy zone, if the price drops and revisits the 1.5, because we have volume here, okay? We have some liquidations and that is what the price wants to pick up. If this breaks as well, I mean, for example, if the price goes down to this point and we check with the Fibo here that from here it went down to this, I wouldn't buy anything before the price does something like this. So it needs to go back to the 2.4, okay? From 1.5 to 2.4 is almost 200%, so that is also a good buy. However, not for the accumulation. If the price does something like this, then it is a clear downtrend continuation, okay? And you probably can look at this 0.6, 0.7 price target. I don't want to scare anyone who locked in their tokens. As I said, we are in a bull market. It is very likely that we are just gonna go up, okay? But what the chart tells me is to wait and watch and decide later. If you are enjoying the big APIs, then probably this is like a no-brainer. If you are staking for that, obviously. If you are in a buy and sell strategy as I am, then this is what I see coming towards us. Let me know in the comments what you think. But don't leave, because we are gonna check on UTK. And I just need to find them in my list. And I don't know where it is. Oh, you know what, I'm just gonna... Let's open a fresh one, okay? Okay, what's happening with UTK? Let's just switch to the daily, because it has been some time since I made a video about UTK. I think the last one I bought in was at 0.11, somewhere there. So yes, I bought in somewhere here. So I'm obviously in a minus like everybody else. That was a very early buy-in, I think, and we also learned from that. However, UTK seems to move. It didn't move as much as I was expecting, because with the market, everything else moved a bit more. However, I just want to, and don't jump on me, okay? EGLD didn't move as much as I was expecting it to go up, okay? That's my opinion, okay? Okay, 0.5 to 0.9, that's like a 2x. If you consider that EGLD also went from what, 24 to 47, that is also 2x. So yeah, I'm just comparing it to Solana, but we shouldn't do that, okay? Solana is like a wild horse right now, black horse, or how it's called. Now, UTK is not easy to say whatever will happen. We have so many liquidation zones, so many weeks, and it is still in this downtrend, okay? I don't think I will touch it very soon, and I want to just check what happened before and what we have here. Now, if I just check the last movement with Fibo, which is also not great, because, you know, the time is too long. Fibonacci is for retracements when there is like a shoot up and it's coming back and going up, or consolidations, you know, or retracements from the big drop. I wouldn't do anything before UTK goes above 0.1, and that is around my break-even zone for my last buy-in. Even though it has chances to just go up, I don't know if it will happen, because I don't really see any big announcements, promotions, marketing about the card, which could really help the project, I think. However, we are again in this people will discover EGLD and X money and the card phase, when we are just waiting for something. I mean the team, not me. So yeah, this is what I think about UTK. Be careful with it. It's still in a very heavy downtrend. It is in the same downtrend as EGLD spent, I don't know, 1.5 years, something like that. So I wouldn't be very optimistic right now about Utrust, but we will see, obviously. Okay, everyone, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments which altcoin you want me to check in the MultiverseX ecosystem or out of the MultiverseX ecosystem. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel and to the other channel. And yeah, I will see you next time. Take care.